I've got a really tough patch that I'm going to be working on. And if you can see this, I've got tile right here. And I've got this medicine cabinet right here. I can get the drywall behind here, so this is okay. I'm going to try to cut this patch just like it is so I don't have to take out any more. But what I really need to do is I need to get this drywall out from behind these tiles. And they're missing a tile here too. I don't have a tile to replace this with, so they're just going to have to deal with it. I don't know if that tile was around, I could put that little piece of tile back, but I don't see it anywhere. So I can't put the piece of tile back if I don't have it, because this is pretty old tile. But I'm going to scribe this back a little bit, so the drywall is going to tuck behind this tile a little bit. I will cut this patch out just like this is, so I don't take out any more drywall. This piece of flat stock right here is plenty big enough for me to get a couple of screws in to hold everything tight, especially if I can get a screw into here too. It'll hold everything in place while I tape this and finish it. So let me go ahead and cut the piece and get it ready, and then I'll show you putting it in. I don't want to take all your time away just scribing this out and doing all this. Again, I'm just going to cut the drywall out from behind there. The way I'm going to do that, I'm just going to take my razor knife and do the best I can with cutting some of this drywall out from behind this tile. And I don't have to cut it down far. I just got to get it far enough so the drywall can go past it. That's all I have to do. Just get it down far enough so the drywall can go past this a little bit. So I'll get right back to you. Okay, I have actually scribed this back so the drywall can tuck behind here a little bit. It's only going to come behind this, not even a ½ inch, but maybe a ½ inch. So now I'm going to measure this. Now what I have to do is I have to measure this from the biggest distance so I can tuck behind here. So I'm going to take it at 1 foot and I'm going to tuck it behind here a little bit because it's going to get tucked by here by 10 inches. So 1 foot by 10 inches, and I'm going to cut a 1 foot by 10 inch patch, and then I will go around and cut everything else in. So let me get the piece cut, and then I'm going to cut this piece and cut this out, and I'm going to show it to you just before I put it in place. I've got the piece all marked out. So I'm going to cut out the hole for the light box. I'm going to cut out this square for this piece of drywall here. I'm going to cut out this square here for this piece of drywall here. And I'm going to cut here, and it should fit. It should. I don't know if it will, but theoretically it should. Okay, so let me show you the problem I'm having here. As I try to put this in place, I thought I could trim this down a little bit and slip it behind here, but I can't because this is still holding me out. It's got to go in this way and it's got to go down this way, but this is in the way. You know what? Wait a minute. Let me back this out a second. Let me see if this works. My problem is I get shocked, I go home. So if you don't see me, it's because I just got shocked and I went home. So let me get this in here, like this, and try to get this in. See, I just can't maneuver it because it has to go this way and this way at the same time. So, but instead of doing anything else, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut this piece in half. I'm going to put the top half in, I'm going to put the bottom half in and put them together. And so what if I have a little cut here? I'll just tape that with that. And this is all getting mudded in anyway. And I just have another cut. I'll probably come right across the top here, and then I'll just tape these couple of things here too. No big deal. I'm just going to put this in 2 pieces, and it should be just fine. So let me do that real quick, and then I'll get right back to you. Okay, I know this looks really sad, but take a look. This is best all I can do. Listen, this box is like this. There is a cement wall behind it, cinder block wall behind there. It's all cocked. This is sticking out way farther. So the best that I can do now is use my my super wide, my straight flex patch stuff. I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to patch this all up here and this here. And just, I'm going to get this all taped in with this. It'll be nice and solid. I just can't put drywall on here because even if I cut it back to the stud, this is sticking way out and it's going to leave a big bulge on the wall. So all I can do is kind of like plaster it in with this stuff. So I'm going to get it all taped and I'll get right back to you. Okay, I have 1 coat of 5 on it right now. So I have 1 coat of 5 on this, and then I actually hit the power here and sparks flew and took out the lights, popped the breaker. So at least I didn't get shocked, because otherwise I wouldn't be here. I would have went home. So I'm going to put 1 more coat of 5 on this. I've got a quick coat of 5 on it. I'm going to put 1 more. This is just about set up ready. Not quite, but just about ready for another coat. And then I'll put 1 more coat of 5 on here, and then I'll put a coat of topping on this. I will sand this tomorrow, and I will paint this tomorrow. So I'll, yeah, you probably won't see me. You don't need to see me sand it and paint it, right? So, and but tomorrow I'll have this all sanded and painted. It'll look beautiful. But I'll show you the finished coat. I'll show you the final finished coat when I have this 1 more coat of 1 more coat of 5 on here, and the coat of topping. So, okay, I'm here to put a final coat. You can see I've got my 2nd coat of 5 on here. It actually looks really good. It's not going to take much at all. It should be pretty much set up, and I'm wrong. It's not set up. So it's not set up at all. So I got to let this set up a little bit more. Okay, I finally got it dry enough. This was so hard, it would not set up on top of the painted surface. So I brought a fan in here and I stuck the fan on it. Fan's been on it for a while, so it's actually almost dry now because it would not set up. But I was going to show you my final skim coat that I'm going to put on here. I've got 2 coats of 5. Now I'll do 1 coat of pigmented +3, the +3 that I like to use. I'll put 1 coat of that on it, and it'll be ready to sand tomorrow. Tomorrow I will sand this, and I will paint this, and it'll be all done. If you want to see me, I'm going to try to get this video up tonight. But if you want to see me paint it, let me know. Let me know, and I'll paint, and I'll show you the video of me sanding this and painting it. But other than that, anybody can sand it and paint it because it's so smooth. And I want to tell you one more time, guys, if it's not really smooth, put another coat. Don't just think you can put a heavy coat on this thing and sand it off. It never works. It really never works. But if you got to put 3, 4, or 5 coats on it and then dust it off, by all means do that, rather than put a couple of heavy coats on and then try to sand it. So, but it took me so long to get this. I had a little clip. I thought, oh, I'll skim this out right away, and I went to skim it, and it was still really, really wet where the paint was. But this will be just fine. Absolutely just fine. I got to be careful because this outlet is hot. It's alive. It's not Memorex. It's live. And I've already popped the circuit breaker once by touching those wires. Okay, a little bit more. Gotcha. All right. Well, that's about it. I'm all done skimming this out now. Tomorrow, I'm going to throw a fan on it. There's a fan here. Tomorrow, I will go ahead and sand this down. And the paint, we've got the paint that matches this right here. And I'll have this all painted, and it'll be all done. So, that's all she wrote, you guys. Have a great day. Hey, if you really like the videos, subscribe. And if you really, really like the videos, please just share them with somebody else. All right? You guys have a great day.